Audio Jungle.
Hello students, welcome to our second video on learning Proverbs. Proverbs are used in any form of communication, whether it is written or spoken. Proverbs do give an added advantage to your language. In our last class, we have studied on the topic of health. This day, we are learning on the topic of knowledge. So there are a list of proverbs today. We will go through the usage of it, in what context can we use these proverbs, and also understand it in the form of an example. So let's begin. Remember, the topic is knowledge. The first one, knowledge is power. This proverb can be used in education, technology, or even in self improvement. You're writing or speaking anything which is related to education, then you can say education is important because it is the knowledge which is power. Similarly, if you are using any context related to technology, and you can say the technology is very essential because tech knowledge nowadays is power. If you are speaking about self improvement, again it can be. We need to progress ourselves. We need to focus on our self improvement as knowledge is power. Or it can be the vice versa sentence. For example, knowledge is power, and without it, we cannot do our own self improvement. Or maybe knowledge is power because in this era, the knowledge of technology is highly important. So, according to your own convenience, you can shuffle the pattern of sentence. But remember, the contexts are education, technology, or self improvement. So, let's see a very formal sentence. It is essential for everyone to understand technology, as in the present time, knowledge of technology is a form of power. What have we done? We have just made the sentence more academic, keeping the proverb intact in it. Knowledge is power. The second one, the pen is mightier than a sword. We can use this in media, communication, or conflict resolution. That means solving the disputes. If there is any dispute, if there is any argument, then you can say instead of arguing, that is, instead of using a sword, try to make it an amicable discussion. That means come to a friendly conversations, which can be much better than the fights and disputes. So the sentence is, it is essential to use words wisely as the pen is mightier than a sword. The pen does not mean only to the written form. The pen can be used for using the words wisely, even for communication. The third one, a little knowledge is a dangerous thing. A little knowledge is a dangerous thing. That means you cannot master yourself with having only a little knowledge. You need to have a complete knowledge on that particular subject or a topic or even a simple talk. This particular proverb is used in miscommunications, misinformations, technology when it is misused, or even in making some incomplete understanding. For example, one friend is having a quarrel with the other one. There is a long dispute. So you say you are not understanding because you are speaking with half information. You are speaking with half information or very little information. So you can put this proverb in that context. A little knowledge is a dangerous thing. Hope you are all understanding and following clearly, students. The usage of this is having only a little knowledge about something can be dangerous or lead to mistakes. Number 4, information is the key to success. If you want to be successful, then you have to have the relevant information. Without information, we cannot just do anything. So this particular proverb is used in education, career advancement, or when you are giving the importance of sharing the accurate information. Accurate information is the clear information. The usages: for any successful business, information is the key to success. When you are having your own business, then you need to have the information about the market, the information about the profits, the information about the sales, and every thread associated to business. Isn't it? Moving on to the fifth one. Learning is a treasure that will follow its owner everywhere. That means when you are learning something, when you are gaining something, you are not putting it in the cupboard of your house. It is always with you. You may leave your notebook and come empty-handed to the college or empty-handed to your office without having the homework written on the hard copy. But you have it in your mind, then it is following you everywhere. So learning is a treasure that will follow its owner everywhere. That means lifelong learning or personal development or even the value of education. So in all these three different contexts, you can use this proverb very confidently. The sentences: education is vital as learning is a treasure that will follow its owner everywhere. Proverb number 6. Ignorance is the enemy of progress. Ignorance is the enemy of progress. Doesn't it match with the proverb which is learning is the key to success? It's just the vice versa here, which is information, ignorance is the enemy of progress. So when you're ignorant, when you don't know anything, when you're not aware of anything, when you don't have a knowledge of anything, then your progress is stopped. So where it can be used? In the development of a society, when there is a scientific advancement or even on global challenges, we can use this proverb. The usages: addressing climate change is challenging because ignorance is the enemy of progress. Why we are not able to address or solve or deal to climate change? Because we are just ignorant about, we are unaware about what's happening, how the ozone layers are impacting us, how the carbon print is influencing us, and because of that we are not able to progress peacefully. So the quote is: ignorance is the enemy of progress. Number 7, and the most common one, which everyone knows and everyone uses also. So what is it? Practice makes perfect. Simple and beautiful and very impactful. Practice makes perfect. It can be used in when you're talking about skills, you're talking about your hobbies, perseverance, which means your tenacity to continue on any work, that is your determination to continue on any work, or speaking about the importance of practice. Only once we have done something and we just try to give up? No. So we have to give the importance of practice. Do and do until you succeed. So that is practice makes perfect. The usages: Mastering a language requires dedication. You cannot learn all the pronunciation or all the grammar on one day. It can be tiring, but there should be dedication because practice makes you perfect. Number 8, you learn everything new every day. You learn everything new every day, or maybe you learn something new every day. So, that is speaking about the personal experiences, or maybe the daily life, or adaptability. That means you are getting used to something, or to show a positive attitude toward learning. So, the usages living abroad is a unique experience as you learn something new every day. We are used to our native places, but when we are in the foreign places, there is something new every day and we'll keep learning it. The last one, curiosity killed the cat. This is the most beautiful one, and I so love this proverb. Curiosity killed the cat. That means if you're taking unnecessary risks, there is an unnecessary exploration or overthinking, or to caution against unnecessary risks. That means to warn you against unnecessary risks. The sentences sometimes being too curious can lead to trouble as curiosity killed the cat. Don't try to be unnecessary, exaggerated, anxious, curious to unfold the things before the time. Everything happens on its own time. And if it is not that time bound, then your curiosity kills the cat. That means spoils everything. Hope you are learning, children. Revise the list of idioms. Use it in every possible context of your life. Enhance your personality. Grow every day. Happy learning.